We are getting colder by the day, and I like it because it's good for breathing. At least for me, it is. It's good for breathing. But just jumping on real quick to uh, talk about the symptoms of uh, going into another level spiritually, uh, ascending into Christ consciousness is how they put it. So for me, hmm, it was and this was a couple years back when I really experienced this, but I understand the symptoms when they happen. You know, I understand what that exactly means now. But for me, it was like a sickness. It's almost like symptoms of the flu, right? Waking up with headaches, uh, nausea, um, fatigue. Out of nowhere, your body just wanting to shut down and rest, and pains in your body. That's a major one too. Um, waking up with a pain in your side or a pain in your back. Now, to the average person, this might sound like, oh, well, that's just like normal stuff. Yeah, but it is normal stuff. That's just things that can possibly happen to anybody, right? At any given time. But when you begin to focus on being who God wants you to be for His kingdom, and you start reading and studying, and your spirit begins to evict the demons that you have, right? You understand that they're not going to go quietly. They're going to they're going to put you through things, right? Because they don't want to leave. They want to leave. They're attached to you, right? They don't want to leave. So when your mind and your body and your spirit begins to evict the demons that you may have let in, you know, whatever way that you've allowed them to enter into you, they're going to physically put you through it, right? They're going to physically put you through it. So for me, that's what it was. And it began to happen for me around, um, I think that third week to a month, that's when it really began to happen for me. I'm like, man, why do I feel like I want to throw up? You know what I'm saying? Out of nowhere, why do I feel like I want to throw up just all day? Like, just nauseous. You know what I'm saying? Then the next day, it's headache. No nausea now, it's headache. Then the next day, I got a pain in my side. I didn't play ball. I didn't do anything physical. I got a pain in my side. Then the next day, I got a pain in my back. And I'm like, where's this stuff coming from? But I didn't understand what was taking place at that time. I understand now, but I didn't understand what was taking place at that time. I don't know. We got something going on. I don't know. I hope those people are okay. But yeah, for me, that's what it was. You know, the physical changes, and I believe that that's because your body has to adjust to the new energy that's going to be dumped on you, that's being dumped into you, right? You are now connecting directly to the source. You are now connecting directly to God. So your body has to adjust to that, you know? That's why if you go a month, 2 months without any sex, without any parties or anything like that, you realize, like, like you're strong. You know what I'm saying? Without even having to work out. If you work out with it, then that just makes you even extra strong. But you just know that you're strong. You know what I'm saying? The messages will begin to come in and you'll know that you are physically stronger than what you were a month before that. You know, it'll all come in. Everything comes in much more clear. Your hearing, your vision, everything comes in much more clear, right? It's literally a physical transformation and mental transformation as well. But that's what it was for me. You know, and I'm sure other people can attest to the same thing. You know, if they decided to take the journey, you know. But there will be symptoms. You will physically go through it. You know, you will mentally go through it. There will be a lot of shedding. That's what it is. You're shedding your old self. So, you know, you're going to shed yourself of the emotional bondage, of the physical bondage, the mental bondage. You're just going to shed your old self in every way, shape, and form. And it ain't going to feel good. I can tell you that. It ain't going to feel good. But on the other side of that is freedom. It is freedom. Physical, mental, and spiritual freedom. The bad side to that is that people is going to start to treat you bad, man. You're going to start to attract a lot of messed up people. A lot of people that don't want to see you like that. A lot of people that's going to try to knock you back into those old ways. Knock you back into that lower state, you know, because it'll, you know, people will be able to feel it. Your energy will be much larger, your aura, everything will be much larger. But, you know, before you get to that point, you're going to go through it. You're going to go through it. But just for me, that's what it was for me. And just to let you guys know what will take place at some point when you decide to take the journey. So I'm going to stop right there. I'm actually in a conversation online about some of this stuff too. But, you know, there are people out there that complicate simple things, you know, simple verse, clear and point, and, you know, they'd rather just complicate something that's not complicated at all. So I'm going to jump back into that conversation and I'm out.